Redding, California is a city of 92,000 residents that is being systematically absorbed by a single religious institution. Bethel Church maintains a local congregation of 11,000 members and operates on a $60 million annual budget, generating more revenue than many of the city's secular industries. The church operates as a cornerstone of the New Apostolic Reformation, a movement that replaces traditional denominational oversight with a network of apostles and prophets who claim direct divine revelation. This network follows the Seven Mountain Mandate, asserting believers must take dominion over 7 primary spheres: government, business, education, media, arts, family, and religion. They aim to occupy the highest seats of secular power, working top-down to transform institutions into a kingdom on earth. When a highly funded, high-control institution attempts to execute this level of top-down influence, the resulting friction creates systemic instability across the city's civic and financial landscape. Bethel established leverage by making the city's infrastructure financially dependent on the church, eventually providing over $500,000 to fund the salaries of municipal police officers. This financial relationship facilitated the takeover of public assets, most notably the taxpayer-owned Redding Civic Auditorium, which is now managed by a Bethel-controlled nonprofit and used primarily for the church's ministry school. By 2023, Bethel members secured a 3-2 supermajority on the Redding City Council, leading to a lawsuit alleging they violated the Brown Act by making illegal backdoor agreements to appoint their own members as mayor and vice mayor. This council majority voted to vacate public roads, a move that effectively blocked the local Redding Rancheria tribe from developing a new casino on their own property, an action a judge later ruled was a violation of state law. The theological justification for this hostility is found in Bethel's spiritual warfare doctrine, which categorizes indigenous culture and artifacts as demonic influences that must be cleared from the land. Pursuing the government mountain led the church to abandon neutral administration, resulting in the use of municipal power to suppress non-church citizens and override secular statutes. As the ministry school imports thousands of students annually, the local rental market has shifted. Property owners began converting single-family homes into high-density boarding houses, driving up costs and displacing long-term residents. Bethel's promotion of the prosperity gospel rewards financial risk and discourages skepticism toward leaders, creating a high-trust environment that has repeatedly attracted financial predators. One congregant, Matthew Piercy, utilized this network to run a $35 million Ponzi scheme, soliciting millions from fellow church members for non-existent investments. When federal agents finally tracked him down, Piercy attempted to hide from the FBI by staying underwater in Lake Shasta using a motorized sea scooter. This attempt to dominate the business mountain while demanding unquestioning trust in spiritual authority left the community exposed to systemic financial exploitation. Internally, Bethel is governed by the culture of honor, a doctrine that prioritizes the restoration of charismatic leaders over traditional accountability or discipline. The physical risks of this theology were highlighted in 2008 when ministry students waited 6 hours to call 911 for a paralyzed fall victim, attempting to faith heal him instead. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Bethel's belief in supernatural immunity led to a religiously motivated defiance of public health orders, resulting in an outbreak of 300 cases linked to the ministry school. In 2026, the specific vulnerabilities of this internal system were exposed when allegations of grooming and sexual assault surfaced against youth pastor Ben Armstrong. Leadership attempted to handle the incident internally, rebranding the assault as a consensual affair in a published book to avoid removing Armstrong from his position. Simultaneously, an investigation into prophet Sean Bowles revealed his miraculous prophecies were data mined from social media, and that the church had concealed his history of sexual harassment for 7 years. The culture of honor functionally operates as an institutional shield, prioritizing the church's image over the safety of those it claims to serve. In the wake of these exposures, Bethel was forced to apologize and outsource its internal reporting to a third-party investigation system. Yet, even as their internal governance faced scrutiny, the church's political and real estate grip on the city of Redding remains unchanged. Bethel Church serves as a sociological warning. When an institution erases the boundaries between church and state, replacing secular oversight with charismatic authority, the cost is paid by the community, the taxpayers, and the vulnerable.